okay, Amina's coming out. So
cool.
everybody was like, oh my God, this girl just outwardly talking about how many times she today. Everything that I am translates really well on camera. People can see the parts of me that usually used to be private and now it's like completely public. They just would assume, okay, you're freaky. Oh my God, I'm getting today. I like have 2 boyfriends right now. Ooh, do I like this?
Your fans love you a lot. They see the genuine Amina. Do you see yourself getting married someday?
If I do, it'd most likely be for like tax benefits or something. Yes, oh my God. So this is actually when I started taking my OnlyFans very seriously.
You are a major green flag. You still live with parents by choice.
You could be my next boyfriend or girlfriend.
There you go. Hey guys, welcome to the Behind the Scenes podcast where we feature beautiful people behind the beautiful films that you love. And today is another beautiful day for all of us because we are graced by a very beautiful lady. I must say she's one of the fastest rising adult film stars of today. She is very beautiful inside and out, and I only hear great stories from her previous co-stars about her professionalism, greatness. You can see that from her scenes. But today, we're going to see her on a different light. Because we have with us today the very beautiful Ameena Green. Amina, it was lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Shake her hand. I was
Yes,
like, let's give it a
yes.
But Amina,
Thank you.
we look beautiful, I'm not lying.
Yeah.
I want to get to know you, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
So Amina, for those of our listeners and our viewers who do not know who you are, who is Ameena Green?
Oh my.
Best known for.
Ameena Green is a lot of things. I consider myself a strong performer. I consider
You are.
myself, thank you, a super goofy person, an amazing friend. A lot of people who follow me like on social media usually feel like it translates to who I am like in person. So yeah, I think I'm a lot of things. I might be too much, but for the right people, you know, they're gonna love it. So
No, yeah, just the right.
thank you, thank you.
And we love everything that you do, for work. But behind her scenes, are you the same person, Amina?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to curate when I first started the industry, like some sort of like persona, but I can't. Like I'm literally who I am to like a fault. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna, if you know me and you're around me, I'm the same how I am when I'm in my scenes and when I'm at home as well. So
But how much of Amina Green you put in your scenes? Because of course, the things that you do
Yeah.
are sexual.
Yeah.
So are you really that sexual
yeah,
in your personal life?
yes.
Damn.
That's what's nice is that I think that everything that I am translates really well on camera, which is why I love being in the entertainment business, especially adult film. I just love it so much because I'm like, great, people can see the parts of me that usually used to be private and now it's like completely public. So everybody's like, oh my God, yes. So
Yeah, but you really are a very cool person, I heard from a lot of people. Yeah, it translates to your scenes, to your audiences. That's why they love you. Amina, what were you doing before the adult films?
yeah, so I was actually an undergrad. I had just graduated. I graduated around like 2020, actually, literally right after the pandemic started. And I was thinking about teaching like a little bit or tutoring because that's what I got like my major in.
Education.
Yeah, exactly. Education.
right?
Yes, yes. And then I also was actually applying to work at a library at the time. But yeah, the library was getting like taking forever to get back to me. So I already had an OnlyFans at the time, but I was kind of like just dabbling in it. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this full time. I'm gonna create a Twitter because I never had a Twitter
Yeah.
before. That grew super fast. And then my previous agency reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to do adult film? And I was like, yeah, why not?
But Amina, the library and the adult films are like two worlds, different
Yes.
worlds. Where did it come about? Your passion for what you do, because you're very passionate about what you do.
Thank you. I mean, I honestly think ever since like I've been like a young adult, I've been very open about like I don't know, just talking about my body and my also identity when it comes to like like a lot of people knew that. They just would assume, okay, you're freaky. But it's just more I was just open about talking about it. So a lot of
Freaky.
yeah, everybody was like, oh my God, this girl just outwardly talking about how many times she today. So I was just always open about it and open about my sexual experiences, etc. And so I feel like I always had people from like my undergrad or peers know that about me. So they would actually come to me a lot about questions because of how open I was. And I think that was kind of nice because people were like, here's this person who's like open and vulnerable and able to talk about these things. Now I feel like that's something I can connect to with them that I wouldn't necessarily be able to do with other people because it's more of a private topic. So I think I've always kind of already had a little bit of that in me, that passion, I think, when it comes to like my body, my autonomy. And so it worked out perfectly that I went, into adult film,
Yeah, and also Amina, you are very good at what you do. You've won a lot of number of awards right now.
Thank you.
So you deserve it, by the way.
Thank
But is it something that you better on through time? How do you get inspired to doing what you do right now?
Like, I'd honestly say that, like, something that inspires me is, like, my peers in the industry. Like, I always love to see people, like, upping their game and, like, figuring out when I'm thinking about how can I become a stronger performer, I think about, like, the videos that I'm watching and the performances that I personally love to see
Yeah.
and what they're doing. And I definitely can tell from the minute that, like, I started up until now, there's been so much growth. And I really have,
Yes.
like, my peers to thank for that. I also have, like, a lot of directors to thank for that. Like, they're the ones who are like, hey, this would make the scene even stronger. Hey, this is how you really want to open up to the camera.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody who, like, learns pretty fast and I like to think I take direction pretty well.
Yes.
So I just have been taking notes kind of from everyone and then just building, I guess, my
And it's
thing.
nice because I know you also produce your own content. It also is for OnlyFans. So do you also like put your creativity on a set where you go into?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say that's where I have a little bit of a difference. I think what I love about coming on set is that I love when somebody has a vision and kind of
you.
yes, and then I help bring that to life.
Yeah.
And I love hearing, okay, what is it that you're looking for? What is it that you want people to kind of like take away from the scene? And I'm going to bring that to life. And I have a lot of fun with that. I'd say for my own personal sites, it's more of like a girlfriend experience. People get to know me personally. They get to really just have that one-on-one time. A lot of my content now is like a lot of like solo work, a lot of me just sharing what I do throughout the day.
Yeah.
And my fans like love that.
Yeah, don't stop because it's really good to see your content on a different what you do on camera. But Amina, let's talk about your brand, Ameena Green. It's a great brand. It's a great name. Where did you get that from?
Thank you. So, it's funny. I actually had that name before I even joined the industry. So I did used to dance a little bit when I was in undergrad. And, there were some names that like I kind of thought about. I also just used to be obsessed with like alias names. I'm like, oh, I want to be somebody with many names.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up like loving the name Amina. It's usually spelled Amina. Yeah.
S is double E.
Yes, and I wanted to change it to that so it can match the double E's in green. I just think it looks aesthetic. But anytime I'd be like in bad mode in undergrad, people would be like, "Oh, okay, Amina's coming out." So
here's Amina.
yeah, exactly. They'd be like, "They already know." So yeah, like my Instagram and social media handles were like Ameena Green before I even joined the industry. So
Do you like the color green?
yes, I do. I mean, it's not per se my favorite color. I love all colors, but literally I just like how it rolls off the tongue. Ameena Green.
Is it because green minded somehow? Or
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like, maybe, yeah. I mean, everything that I love is usually
Yeah.
green. I love plants. So.
For me, when I first heard your name, Ameena Green, I felt like you probably love nature.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. So what do you do on your leisure time?
Yeah,
When you a lot of work.
yeah. I love to go on hikes. I have a German Shepherd, so I like take her on hikes and walks. Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, she's like, I like her because she's like a very dominant dog. She's sassy, and I'm like, yeah, that's me, but in dog form. So her and I usually are having a lot of fun together. I spend a majority of the time with my family. I'm very family oriented. I also like to read. I like to write, and then I like to watch anime. A lot of my fans usually like that's where a lot of my fans and I connect. Is like I'm a huge nerd, and they're like, oh my god, like I followed you because I was watching like your. And now I'm like, oh my god, I literally have the same like hobbies and like love for like nerdom as you. So
Because you also do cosplays,
yes,
right?
yes.
What's your favorite cosplay that you did?
I definitely love my Deadpool.
Yeah, I
Cosplay.
Yeah, that's
Yes,
great.
because I did a little dance with it, like in the Deadpool Wolverine movie. He does a little dance in the beginning, and I spent a really long time learning how to dance like that. I was like, oh my god, it's hard, but it was fun.
But professionally, what's your most favorite thing to do? Like, because you've done a lot already.
Yeah.
Varieties.
Honestly, I do love group scenes. Like
Okay.
that's probably my favorite. But I love everything. But I really do like a good like boy go girl scene.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's so hot when I have like another girl next to you. Or like, yeah, we're gonna tag team this guy. Like I think that's super hot. But honestly, I love everything that I've done. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I kept mentioning that you really are good at what you do because your audience loves you so much. If there's anything that you haven't done, and your fans are asking you to do, what is it?
Oh my God. I mean, I still have a lot of firsts that I haven't done. I mean, even today when we're gonna do Love Her Feet, this is the first scene I'm gonna have.
This your very first?
Yes,
Oh.
it'll be like my first scene that's really like foot focused, so I'm really excited about that. And I know my fans are going to love that. I also haven't done like I haven't done I'm on the fence about that, but I'm gonna like see if I like stuff. I've never done it in my personal life either. So yeah, so I'd have to kind of see, ooh, do I like this?
Uh-huh.
But I'm kind of open to trying things, and then I can tell what my body likes and what it doesn't.
Yeah, and you've already touched it. Our favorite conversation or
Yes.
so do you have plans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they're always asking me, like, that's actually what I do a lot on, like, my own sites and stuff, yeah.
Because you have a very pretty face, and of course, it only deserves pretty therapy too.
Thank you.
But Amina, you personally, you really have
Yes, I feel like I
genuinely.
yes, yes. Well, it comes more to life too, especially the more I like a person. Like, it was funny because I would never would imagine, like, literally 3 years ago, or no, it was like, no, like last year. Oh no, last year I was literally like, some guys. It could be women, men. I don't give a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
like,
you also like give get receiving.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think it's very intimate, you know.
What do you like most about?
I honestly just like feet that are like well kept and everything like that. But I think what kind of just turns me on is I think that's just a part of the body that doesn't necessarily get a lot of love. But it's also, you think about it when you think of intimacy, like, can I get a foot rub? Can I get like a foot massage? And it's just, there's something a little bit more intimate about it. And it's like spicy at the same time. So it's like the perfect kind of blend.
But today,
Mhm.
you're gonna get all the attention. I mean, you're gonna get all the love and attention today. Anything you're looking forward to it, and now that you haven't done it professionally.
Yes, I'm just really excited for the fans to be able to get like many different, I guess, like shots of like my, especially while I'm getting like. I think that's what's going to be unique about this scene is that like it's one thing for me to take, cute pictures or do like solos, with my feet showing, but it's another thing to be like, oh my God, I'm getting today. And like you can see my feet in so many different angles.
Yeah.
I'm very excited about that.
Because you already mentioned, I know you already have like a number of fans, But today, after today's scene, you're gonna have it's gonna explode. Yeah, you're our star today, but sorry, they're the superstars.
Yes, no, I love that. Go for it, man. Because they've been hiding. It's kind of been like, cool outside. So I've had to put them away. I'm happy to take them out.
And because your fans love you a lot, it's also the reason I think is because they see the genuine Amina. You have a pretty face, but also a pretty personality. But Amina, how do you keep your confidence when you're naked? Because it's two different things, you know?
Yes. Honestly, I've always been pretty confident, like naked. Well, it's weird. I'm confident naked, but if I'm like walking around my house, I might be like, don't look at me. But when I'm on set or like any sort of like public event or even like a party, I wouldn't actually like mind being naked. But I think also because of like, being in the industry, I've just been so accustomed now for sure to being naked and being around naked people. So I don't know. It's always been kind of just something that a little bit innate. I've never necessarily had any sort of insecurities when it comes to like my body and me walking around.
Yeah, but you how long have you been in the industry now? I mean,
This is my third year.
third year. So before you joined the industry, is there any perspective that have changed now that you're in 3 years in the industry? Or has it always been what you expected it to be, the industry?
I would say I've learned a lot, but nothing has really been surprising. And that's what I really like. I think that from the jump, I was really lucky because I was able to meet performers that had already been around the 3 year or 2 year mark who were giving me just a lot of talk about their experiences. And I think that just really helped me. And this honestly is an area in which I thrive in. So that's probably why I feel very confident as well. I just naturally really just enter flow state when I'm like doing scenes and everything like that.
For me, I mean, the surprising part of me coming to the industry was like the people are nicest people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So are you. And the journey that you had from that 3 years, it's awesome. It's amazing, Amina. And I watched that journey. That's why I gathered some of your beautiful photos of that journey from your 3 years. And let's see if you can give me a little bit of background as to what's going on in this photo. The very first photo that you shared on Instagram.
Oh my God. So literally that photo actually was right around 2020 when there was really nothing to do. I think it was honestly around the time though of like Juneteenth. And that was one of my dearest friends from undergrad. I love her so much. Actually, her and her girlfriend are literally the people who have been like supporting me and who have been like, I'm so excited for you and your journey, like to this day. Like, and they follow some of my other like co-stars and like are rooting for them too. So it's really nice. Like my friends literally will watch my too and be like, oh my God, you're so hot. So it's really awesome to see kind of like, I guess my day ones, really being there for me. So
it's nice to have these kinds of friends. So this is pre-industry.
Yes, pre-industry.
Gotcha. Next one, Amina.
Yes. Oh my God. So this is actually when I started taking my OnlyFans very seriously. I was like, oh my God, let me go ahead and start taking some sexy photos, both for like Instagram. I mean, I always took sexy photos for Instagram, but I was like, time to also like post a little bit on Instagram, a little bit of taste.
Yeah.
Then they go to Twitter.
Yeah.
Then they go to OnlyFans. So that was honestly really the start of me being like, okay,
All out.
yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
A lot of great things going on this photo, but taking a peek of your souls is
Yes.
go. So
Yeah. My friend said I'm good with the partial mirror pics, you know.
Tease.
Yes, exactly.
What a great tease. Aw, you're very
Yes.
sexy in this one.
That was actually my first trip out here to LA.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was like the first time I ever was shooting scenes professionally out here. Because primarily I started actually shooting in Florida. And I was like, okay, do I really want to stay in the Florida scene or do I want to come to LA? All it took was that one trip to LA to be like, oh, I love it here. Like I want to shoot here. There's so many companies out here. And it just feels more production-y. You know, there's a lot of feature films that I do love as well. So I was like, I gotta keep coming out here.
So, what do you like most about shooting and production? Because I know you love shooting for yourself, like OnlyFans and stuff. But what do you like most about shooting with studios like us?
Like I said, I like to bring kind of that vision to life. I also am not somebody who can really come up with ideas on the spot. So I love to see like the creativity that people kind of bring in. They're like, this is like
brainstorming part.
exactly. This is like our niche. This is like what we like to do. Or hey, maybe we shoot gonzo scenes this way. Hey, maybe we shoot like acting scenes this way. And I'm like, ooh, this really challenges me to kind of like step up in like my performance and try something different.
Yes, thank you for sharing that. This one.
Oh my God. I do love that because actually, yes, like, and I love, love, love the photographer. Shout out to Antonio. So he actually is an amazing film photographer. And I've been wanting to shoot a lot of like film photography, but I'm like, once again, I don't really sometimes have the creativity to bring ideas to life. So I went to some store, picked out some outfits. He was like, you got to wear that.
Yeah.
And we're going to go to the mountains. I know where to shoot that. And I was like, perfect.
Well, Antonio has a great eye, so.
Yes. He's so amazing. Yes.
This one of my favorites.
Yes, that was honestly one of my also favorite cosplays. So I was cosplaying from the show Invincible. It's so good. So many of my fans love that show too. And this is honestly before there was any like Omni-Man cosplay outfits out. Like there might be some out now, but there were none. So I literally had to get this custom made. Like somebody in like in Europe had like, you know, on Etsy, you know, I told them what I wanted. They sent it in and I was like, oh my God, I have to do an amazing photo like with them. Shout out to Malik too, who took that photo. My photographers, I always got to give them credit, but yes.
Yeah, but it's all you two, majority.
Thank you.
Because you have a beautiful face and body. So thank you for all the photos you shared and taking me back down the memory lane. It was a beautiful journey. But Amina, you are a major green flag. I would love to say, but yes.
Oh my God.
So that's for you.
Yay.
Amina, here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Since for me you're a major green flag, you are gonna tell me what are your green flags.
Yes.
Okay, I want to know your perspective.
No.
Are you single right now, Nina?
I like have 2 boyfriends right now. Yeah, so I feel very happy.
You're a very lucky guy.
Yes, I know I'm living a lot of people's dream right now. I'm not gonna let them eat that.
Wow, that's amazing. You have 2 boyfriends.
Yes.
How did it come about?
Yeah, I mean, so my first partner, I've been with him since like undergrad. So it's been, oh my God, I've been with him for like almost 8 years now. And I think in the beginning, around a relationship, around like 2 years, we're like, let's be like non-monogamous. Now, I was more non-monogamous with the intent of, I still want to have fun. Like, I want to be in a relationship with you, but I also want to have fun. I want to like hook up with other people. And like, he was on the same page. Then after a while, you know, I kind of felt like I wasn't really seeing people a lot because I was like, I'll hook up every now and then, but I don't know. And then met somebody who was super awesome just as well as like my partner. And I was like, oh my God, I kind of like you too. And I'm like, I want you both. So
they both know.
yes.
Wow, and they're both approved.
Yes.
Damn, if you're Ameena Green, like, why would you not approve, right?
Yeah, I think that's why they let it slide. They're like, you're cool. You're, like you said, a green flag. So yeah.
Yeah, and those represents your 2 boyfriends, right? I'm sure they're green flags for you, but we want to know Amina's green flags, okay?
Yes.
If people, because a lot of people want to date you.
Yeah.
But Amina,
You could be my next boyfriend or girlfriend.
there you go. Love that. So Amina, planning dates instead of what you want to do.
Oh, yeah.
A green flag?
I like someone who takes initiative.
Okay, rather than random.
Yes.
Okay. Asking parents about dating and financial advice.
I'd say it can kind of be a green flag. I think it's good, especially if they have a good relationship with their parents. But if their parents kind of suck, then you shouldn't really be going to them, you know?
But do you ask for your parents' advice for dating or financial?
Oh, yeah. My mom actually handles my financials. Like, ever since I joined the industry, she helps, like, advise me and stuff. And she helps allocate where I should put my money and stuff.
That's great. That's great. You still live with parents by choice.
I don't think that's a bad thing. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Amina. Hi, Mom.
Family oriented. Yes. Family oriented.
Family oriented. Brings flowers on the first date.
Oh, that's sweet.
You like getting gifts?
Yeah, I like thoughtful gifts. I don't like, oh, you know, I had this laying around, here you go. Because I've had that happen to me a lot. So I'd say like thoughtful gifts. Otherwise, I wouldn't even need a gift. Yeah.
But what's Amina's love language?
Quality time, physical touch, and like verbal affirmation. Yeah.
Love that. Amina, we love you.
Thank you.
But-
Thank you.
Have the
flag.
sex. Always sex. I got home safe. Or asks you, did you get home safe?
Yeah, that's definitely a green flag. I'm not gonna lie, my kind of red flag is I might not answer. You know, I might crash and go to sleep and they're like, was she safe? Is she good? But I think it's a good flag to check in and be like, hey, are you doing good? Yeah.
Overdresses at dates. Always.
Yeah, I dress kind of lazy sometimes. I don't want to be like, oh man, you're making me feel bad now. I'm not gonna lie. So something that's like, if they feel like it, yes, but if it doesn't mean pressure on me to dress super crazy nice, yeah.
Calls instead of texting.
I prefer a text. I prefer a text.
But do you mind waiting for a reply?
Oh yeah, that's totally fine. Cause I know I take a while. I'm like, so I can't be a hypocrite. I'm like, I know that people are busy. They have like their adulting life, so it's totally fine.
Posts everything on social media. But it includes also posting your photos, you know?
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I'm the poster. I post everything. Okay, like people know, they'll be like, oh, I know her story. She's posting every single thought. But funny enough, usually the people I've been interested in don't post a lot. So I wouldn't even know what it's like to be with somebody who posts a lot. I try to get them to. I'm like, come on, post your story and stuff. But
But you wouldn't.
yeah, it wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeps dating private at first.
That's totally fine with me too. Like, I'm like, let's focus on ourselves and figure out, you know, where we stand. And then, yeah.
Talks about feelings open.
Oh, yeah, that's my yeah. I need somebody who's going to be vulnerable, I guess, emotionally mature, you know, and be able to talk about stuff like
Love that. Jokes about things during serious moments.
I do that. I'm not going to lie. I'm a silly goose. So, you know what? I'll do like,
But
you know.
would you be okay to date somebody like that as well?
Yeah, I like a little bit of lightheartedness, you know, in a conversation. So I think it depends. It's discernment.
So there'll be no dull moment in your house.
Yes, exactly. It's always a silly moment. Yeah.
Super hot, but very vanilla in bed. Like you will do all the job.
Yeah, right. It depends. If they are still able to pleasure me and make me feel good, then I'm fine.
Yeah?
Vanilla. Yeah.
Most-
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got stamina, and I actually like being the one to kind of corrupt people.
And yeah, we have proof.
Yes, exactly. No, literally. Yeah.
She's a hard worker.
Yes.
This one, to end this green flag game with you. I date to marry a person.
No, I usually feel like when people like date with the focus to marry, they're not focused on other things like creating a strong foundation, communication. I think they kind of skip over that part and they're just trying to sometimes reach a social kind of goal. So what's more important to me is the content. Like, how are you creating a strong foundation? So that's more important to me. So I wouldn't even say green flag. I'd say like yellow or orange, you know, getting too close to red, but not red.
Thank you. But Amina, thank you for all the green flags that you've given me. And you really are a major green flag. We're talking about marrying. Do you consider yourself, see yourself getting married someday?
Possibly. If I do, it'd most likely be for like tax benefits or something. Like, yeah, because I'm like, as long as I'm in a happy relationship, I'm pretty happy. But you know, I would like a wedding though. I feel like weddings are awesome, but I'm not somebody who clings on super tight to like the idea of like, oh, I need to marry. But yeah.
Yeah, I kept saying this, but you have a great journey in the industry. We loved you from the very beginning. If you are going to talk to your younger self right now,
Yes.
and you know, after all that you've been through, what would be your message to your younger self? This is little Amina watching you right now.
Yes.
Hi, Amina.
Hi, little Nina. I just want you to know you're a bad You've always been a bad bitch. You will continue to be a bad bitch. And in the future, you will also be a bad bitch. So I'm very happy. Yes.
We are happy you have become the baddest
Yeah.
that you are right now. And
And I like to thank little Amina too, because without little Amina, I wouldn't be here today. So all the work that you've done, you know, has shown.
And thank you for all the work that you've done and love that you've given out to all your fans and the industry. Amina, where can we find you? What can we look forward from you in the coming days?
You can find everything. I mean, all my social media links, all my platforms at AminaGreen.com. I made it easy for everyone.
Very easy. Amina, we're going to have a lovely scene with you today, I'm sure about that.
I'm super.
Thank you so much for being on our set.
Thank you.
Let's paint the town green.
Yes.
Ameena Green.